There's a reason most people never reach financial freedom, and it has nothing to do with intelligence or effort. The real problem? Almost everything you were taught about money is incomplete or simply wrong. You can make 5,000, 10,000, even 6 figures a year, and still feel trapped, stressed, afraid of losing everything. Meanwhile, there are people earning less, but quietly building real wealth. The difference isn't income, it's how they understand the game. And today, I'm going to show you the mistake that keeps millions stuck in financial struggle and how to break that cycle before you spend the next decade running in place. Most people believe money is about how much you earn. It isn't. And if you don't understand that now, you could spend the next 10 years chasing something that will never give you freedom. There's an original sin in personal finance, the belief that increasing income solves everything. Millions have believed this for decades. You grow up hearing, just make more money and your problems disappear. So you chase promotions, work overtime, start side hustles, try to increase income at any cost, and yes, income goes up, but your life stays the same. Because income is effort in motion. It's like running on a treadmill. You sweat, you move, you push harder, but you don't actually go anywhere. The moment you stop running, everything stops with you. Income depends on you. Wealth does not. And as long as you believe the problem is not earning enough, you'll never see that the real issue is structure. This is where almost everyone gets lost. Try this. Think about the hardest working person you know. Always busy, always tired, always complaining about money. Now think about someone calmer, someone who never seems to panic financially. Not flashy, not showing off, just stable. Who understands money better? Exactly. Because at some point, that second person stopped asking, how can I make more money? And started asking, how can I make money work for me? That shift changes everything. School teaches you to get good grades to earn a good salary. Society asks, what do you do? Social media shows cars, trips, status. Everything revolves around income, but nobody posts about cash flow, about assets paying their bills, about investing strategically, about building quiet financial freedom, because it doesn't look impressive, but that's what actually wins. So people chase raises, then bigger salaries. And every time income grows, lifestyle grows with it. Bigger apartment, better car, higher credit limit. They don't accumulate assets, they accumulate expenses. That's how someone earning $40,000 feels broke. Then $80,000, still stressed. Then 6 figures, still pressured and in debt. It's not bad luck, it's misunderstanding. Money does not reward effort alone. You can work hard for 20 years, but if your financial structure is broken, you stay in the same place. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. Even when people start learning about money, many learn it the wrong way. They confuse responsibility with wealth building, and that's a silent trap. Most people say, I'm responsible. I don't overspend. That's good, but responsibility is not progress. Responsibility keeps you from sinking. Progress moves you forward. Some people spend their entire lives just trying not to fall. They cut small expenses, avoid going out, cancel subscriptions, feel guilty for simple purchases. On paper, it looks disciplined, but year after year, net worth barely moves. That's not lack of effort. It's lack of strategy. Saving money is important, but saving alone never created financial freedom. You don't get rich by just spending less. Wealth grows when you invest, acquire assets, build systems, make money circulate intelligently. And most people never take that step. That's where the real delay begins. Budgeting is like dieting. It works for a while. It requires constant control, willpower, attention. The moment you relax, everything slips. Building wealth is different. It's like changing your metabolism. You redesign the system. Money flows automatically into investments. You build assets. You create income streams that don't depend on your daily presence. You stop fighting money. You start structuring it. But most people live forever in control mode. Many of them are responsible. They did everything right, saved, delayed pleasure, and still, the leap. never happened. So, when they see someone building wealth differently, investing, starting businesses, taking calculated risks, they call it luck or say, "That's not for me." Not because it's wrong, but because it challenges the comfortable belief that safety is the ultimate goal. Money doesn't reward containment, it rewards direction. Saving without investing is just postponing spending. Budgeting without building assets is surviving more efficiently. And here's where it gets dangerous. When slow progress feels normal, you enter defense mode. And defensive thinking has never created financial freedom. Most people say their goal is security. I just want to be safe. It sounds mature, responsible, but what if that mindset is the most expensive thought of your life? There's a massive lie about risk. People think risk is investing. Starting a business, trying something new, that's not the most dangerous risk. The most dangerous risk is doing the same thing for 40 years, hoping it works. That's not safety, that's blind faith. Let's talk about safe choices. Leaving money idle, avoiding investing because markets fluctuate, relying on one paycheck forever, trusting systems you don't control. It feels safe. You know why? Because failure happens slowly. Inflation doesn't punch you in the face. It quietly steals your purchasing power. Job risk doesn't send a warning. It shows up in layoffs, cuts, restructuring. Opportunity cost doesn't hurt today. It hurts 10 years later. Now imagine two people. Person A saves $500 a month, leaves it sitting, avoids risk, feels responsible. Person B invests, makes mistakes, learns, adjusts, builds actively, understands how money works. 5 years later, person A wonders why they're always behind. Person B understands the game because they played it. You don't learn money by hiding from it. You learn money by using it. And let's be honest, fear of risk is rarely about losing money. It's about looking incompetent, making mistakes, being temporarily wrong. Wealth is built by those who accept short-term discomfort to avoid long-term regret. Many choose the opposite. Avoid discomfort now. Accumulate frustration later. Even when someone decides to learn about money, they often run into vague advice. Generic, abstract, inspirational. And confusion is one of the biggest enemies of financial freedom. Think about the common advice you've heard. Invest early. Let money work for you. Build passive income. Think long term. Sounds smart, sounds powerful, but it tells you nothing about what to do today. The problem was never effort, never intelligence, never luck. What keeps most people stuck is a sequence of small misunderstandings compounding over time. Individually, they don't look serious. Together, they create a cycle that's hard to see and harder to break. Understanding money changes more than your bank account. It changes your decisions. You realize increasing lifestyle is not the same as increasing net worth. That consistency beats timing. That structure beats intensity. It's not glamorous. It doesn't get applause. Often it means growing quietly while others look flashy. But financial freedom was never about looking successful. It's about control, time, options, the ability to say no. Most people keep running because they're trying to improve results without changing structure. Money rewards design, not hustle alone. If you truly absorb this, the question stops being, how do I earn more? And becomes, how do I organize my life so money works for me? That requires less emotion, more system, less comparison, more clarity, less urgency, more consistency. And that shift starts small. It starts today. You can keep repeating what everyone repeats, or you can begin building what almost no one builds. The choice isn't loud, but it's decisive, and it separates those who stay busy for decades from those who build real freedom.